Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to tap strafe, but I'm going to add a unique twist by teaching someone while covering the key points. Let's segue to that coaching now. Hello everyone, today we're going to be going over your tap strafing settings and what you're going to need to actually get started with this. And we're also going to add in the setting for super jumping. Just as a future thing, this will be in a different video, not this one, but just to let you know, that'll be coming soon. So, to start off with, you're going to need to bind your move forward key to one of your scroll directions, whether that being scroll up or scroll down, right? Doesn't matter which one. There's no actual difference between the two. It's just all placebo for the most part. I prefer scroll down for move forward. That's just me. You can do whatever you want. If you feel more comfortable with scroll up, then do scroll up. Now, the next thing you're going to do is bind your jump to the other opposite direction that you did. So if you did scroll down, and this is the way I'll refer to it in the future, if you did scroll down for your move forward key, then you're going to use scroll up for jump key, and vice versa for if you're using scroll up for move forward, you do scroll down for jump. The next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to have your crouch on either a mouse side button or one of the buttons like control, shift, caps lock, or tab, like around there. And the reasoning for this is because your movement keys, you do not want to have to take your hands off of while you're doing certain movements, right? So like if you eventually want to learn how to like graph strafe, you're going to need to be able to have all these keys available to you, right? So like especially if I was like Octane and I'm just trying to graph strafe, right? You have to use all these keys at the same time. So your movement keys, you can't take your hands off of. So yeah, let's get into it.
Enough for tap strafe.
Yeah. So the main thing with tap strafing, Raru, is you have what's called coyote time, okay? And coyote time is the time that after you fall off a box or like you're in the air, you have like a little amount of time to make a movement input with it counting, right? So technically, I can instantly, after I jump, just turn right, like right off this thing, and walk the other direction, even though I'm in the air. And so this is important because as soon as you leave the area, you need to be able to hit your you need to scroll up, right? So you jump and you scroll up and you hold an input direction. So you hold A or D, don't hold W.
Can't hold W, otherwise it'll cancel it.
Yeah, it'll cancel it. So you need to slide jump. Oh, there you go. You just did it. Yep.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, that one wasn't a good one. It's better to practice down here in the open.
Terrible.
You were holding W, or I think of that one.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You just did a little one.
The other thing, you can tap strafe off of these as well. Is like
yeah.
I just did.
So as soon as you hit.
So Raru, try 90-degree turns. So let's start right here. You see this line that's right here?
Mm-hmm.
Just try to do a 90-degree turn here. Nope.
Terrible.
Yep. You should, if you do it right, you should keep all of your momentum, like pretty much all of it. You might lose just a little bit. It's okay. Try to slide jump out of these though. Right? So, if this helps again, like, watch me for a second. Slide jump, tap strafe. A little better.
You were holding W, I believe.
Yeah.
How do I not hold W?
So when you jump, it's when you jump, you let go of W. So it's pretty much right before you hit your spacebar, or right as you hit your spacebar to jump, you let go of W. And you just keep holding your directional key.
So am I jumping with spacebar or am I jumping with mouse wheel? Now I'm confused.
Either one works. Spacebar will be, at the end of the day, will be better for momentum. Like if you're doing this, like if you're doing a... Huh?
I said this might get complicated for left alt being my...
Yeah, well I have like crouch on my mouse, but that's just because I like that. Like, you don't necessarily have to do that. Maybe just practice slide jumping if you're struggling with that. Like, just get your slide jump down with letting go of W, and then go back and try again. Remember, you have to wait 2 seconds till you get your full slide back. You gotta jump, though.
I just, like, totally corrected my movement.
It's okay. It just takes time.
I went 2 inches.
There you go. It was a good slide jump.
I think that one was it.
Yeah, you did a good slide jump. Let's get like 3 of them consistently though before we start doing tap strafes, okay? Don't worry about tap strafing, just get the slide jump down. So there's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Okay. So now I want you to let go of W right after you hit your spacebar, or right as you hit your spacebar. And we gotta get 3 of those in a row. Oh, you were doing it though for those?
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as you jump then, you need to basically do like, can you look at my screen for a second? I'm streaming right now. This will help you a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're watching? So all you're doing is when you do your 90 degrees, you're just doing like nice, smooth, but sharp movements. If that makes sense. So you slide jump, then you're gonna turn to the right. Has to be smooth. It can't be like jagged, like you can't be like doing like basically alternate speeds while you're doing it. They have to be smooth. And it also has to be quick. So as soon as I'm in the air, it's a turn, right? Same thing if I want to go the other way. And think of when you scroll, your scroll needs to last the whole way that you're turning, if that makes sense. So throughout the whole turn.
Continuously jump?
No, don't worry about the continuously jumping thing. Don't try to be hot. Just do your normal slide jump, right? Your normal slide jump.
Scroll without.
No, okay. So you don't just keep going back and forth, right? This is what would happen if you were doing that, right? Like you're just gonna keep doing this and going forward. You're just making that one initial scroll last through the whole thing. So when you just scroll down, like that's just one, or when you scroll up, that's just one scroll up. That's it. It's just one.
Wait. So scrolling up is what?
Oh shit,
Scroll
dude.
up. Does that do anything?
Yeah, scroll up should make you. That makes you move forward, right? That's your move forward.
Oh, I guess it is. Yeah.
That's the one you need to be doing. So when you're doing this,
using scroll forward.
yes, that's how you tap strafe. So when you do this turn, when you're right here and you go to make this turn this way, you need to be scrolling up as you do the turn. So your scrolling up needs to go all the way until you're like right here, until you're going the direction you want to be going, and then you need to stop.
Okay. Run.
Slide
Crouch.
jump.
Let go of that.
Yep. So here, I'll talk about the inputs for a second, okay? So it's you do your slide jump, you let go of W, and then while you're in the air, like you pretty much have to, when you let go of W, you have to input your tap strafes, which is your like scroll wheel, right? So then you have to scroll wheel up and turn 90, and you should turn. It takes a couple practices. Once you get, oh, there you go. You just did one, like in the air. It was a bad one, but like you don't have speed. Like it conserves the momentum you're at, right? So if you're in like if I take a pathy grapple, like watch for a second. Like I keep the momentum I have when you do a tap strafe. So nope. Remember your 2 seconds.
Scroll wheel thing is super weird.
Well, I mean, if you feel it better, then put scroll wheel on like down scroll. If you like that better, like I like that better personally.
Wait, so it's W on scroll down, jump, and scroll up. Let's try that instead. Literally flip these inputs.
Nope. Remember, you have to turn all the way 90. Like your view has to turn 90 degrees. You gotta jump
I
too.
just slid.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You just did it. It was really late, but it was good. Nope, bad. Nope. You are holding, like, when you're trying to turn right, you're holding D, right, while you're doing this, too?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, just make sure.
I'm just holding W continuously because I'm a W here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that not
That's my
holding
biggest
W is
issue right
probably
now.
the hardest part.
Yeah. All good. It's kind of, it feels complicated at first.
Alright.
You wanna watch me do it again just to get an idea or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, let me switch Octane. Alright. You can see right when I input my
crouch,
oh.
jump, move the run, release W, hold D, press Alt, scroll
press
up,
Alt. Wait,
scroll down.
what's press Alt?
Turn Alt is crouch.
Oh, okay, got you. Wait, no. I mean, like, you only need you're slide jumping first, right? And then you're doing your inputs. So your Alt should come earlier. Like, this is your slide jump, right? And then it should be into a tap strafe. So, slide jump and your tap strafe.
Slide down.
Oh no, Daz is in hell.
You guys go in there. Just when he starts VOD reviewing, let me know, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
I might stream it if he does do bot review, so Robert can say any part of the roast
All good.
if he wants
Just
to watch it.
Yeah. Just let me know. I'll keep working with Robert here for a little bit. Alright, Robert.
Alright.
Yep.
Run, Alt, jump,
It's just
scroll
like
down, turn, hold D and drop W. That's like 6 keys.
nope.
at once.
The whole D and drop W comes right after you jump. So like,
So
if we
mine
do
is
here,
not
let me
pressing anything at all.
kinda. So
in the air.
they're all very fast after each other. So you slide jump, you let go of W, hold D, and then scroll wheel.
Hold D, scroll down.
Has to all be while you're in there. So these are very, very fast. If it helps, right as you like, I don't know if that actually helps you.
Alright, where is my crouch?
There you go. You just did it again. That's a good one. That was a really good one, actually. Nope.
Oh, it's terrible.
Nope.
Running. Run, slide, jump. Then scroll down.
Yeah, if you hit enter, you can see what I said earlier. That helps you with your,
I'm curious. Oh, you said leave, jump on scroll wheel though. Okay.
yeah, you have to.
How do I slide? Oh, that's how I slide. Woo!
Side button, whatever you put it to.
Going well. Go W, hold D, scroll wheel. In midair.
Yeah, it's like, you can also do it right when you hit your spacebar, if that helps you too. Like, right as you hit your spacebar to do your jump, you can let go of W. And, like, hit D. Don't do that. Like, you can also do this in the air with these. To, like, turn. But these are 180s, and I don't want you doing those yet. I just want you to focus on 90s. Can you break that, or just switch off Octane?
No, I only have a knife.
Just switch to oh yeah, there you go. Now you're good.
So it's crouch, jump, scroll wheel, D. Crouch, jump, scroll wheel.
No,
I am
you
not
have the
fast
order.
enough.
You have the order messed up again. D comes right after you let go of W, and that's right as you hit your jump. There you go. You did one. Even though you didn't slide jump, you did a tap strafe.
Release D, hit W. No, release W, hit D.
Yeah.
In the air?
Right as you hit spacebar, pretty much. Like, you can do it right as you hit spacebar if that helps your timing. I think you would have done one, but you had no momentum. Hold on.
No, that's too Terrible. We need to. Holy cow.
It's all good. It takes time, dude. Have patience with yourself, right? This is not an easy thing to learn.
Except
Like-
everyone and their mother does it.
Well, yeah, but that's because they've been doing it for a long time, right? Like, we've just gotten to the point where it's so natural for us to do this, like, it's just a part of our gameplay now, right? Like, whereas people who've never done this before, this is going to be really difficult. It's like learning super gliding, right? It's not easy. Their timing is very tight. Especially when you're changing binds, like, just have patience with yourself, man. Let's get another, like, 5 in there. There you go. Slow down a little bit. Don't be too fast with yourself here. You don't want to stress yourself out. There's another one. Nice job. Oh,
Alright, W key.
all good. 9. It's another one. Alright, Raru. Now we're going to throw a loop in here. I'm sorry. Now we're going to go left. Instead of right.
How do I slide again?
Your side button. When you go left, you need to be holding A
Oh
instead
god,
of D.
that's a whole different key.
Mm-hmm. It's a directional key. These are the two that you will use. If you need a reminder of how to do it, do one to the right.
I was just gonna try and do that. Mess them up again.
It's okay. Kind of had it. Timing was a bit off, though.
Oh, I'm not scrolling, that's why. What the heck? I keep pinging now.
It's all good.
Some
Your brain's
mess in
just
the
trying to get
folio.
over the fact that you have like a whole bunch of different keybinds now, and you're trying to use all these keybinds in very quick fashion. It's like, what do I do?
I just changed my sensitivity and all my
I
keybinds.
know.
Like, relearning the entire game.
There you go. That was one. And that wasn't one. Remember what I said about when you're scrolling, right? Your scroll needs to last the whole time that you turn. So as soon as you start your turn to the right, you need to be scrolling through the whole thing. That doesn't mean fast scrolls. It just means you need to make your one scroll extend the whole way.
I was scrolling the wrong direction.
Okay. Alright. Let's take a
I
look.
think you should get one too. What if I missed the first time?
Alright, let's see him.
What fluff?
That just looked like a jump. Oh, that's a good top strafe. That's a good one. You're consistent with your 90s, it looks like. Or at least pretty consistent. Like, you're getting better with them. So, pretty much what I want you to do is when you're playing games and just running around the map looting, you should be tap strafing everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. Just, like, around every corner. Like, if you have to run through this door, for example, like, run this way, go through the door and turn 90 degrees on a tap strafe or something.
Wings.
Or, like, run here and then, you know, turn tap strafe out of it.
What has wings?
So,
That is
like, I don't know, it'll take some time. So that'll help you in the first place just get used to tap strafing and, like,
Flying beetle.
using it more. Because the thing is, what you're going for is being able to tap strafe, like, instinctively. Like, without, just thinking about it, right? Without implementing it into your gameplay. Like, you're just... So what you're going to do is you're just going to do it everywhere else. Because what'll end up happening is, in the middle of a fight at some point in the future, you're just going to have a moment where you're going to do some random-ass tap strafe. And you'll be like, what the fuck? And then it's going to mess your enemy up, and that's going to start, right? Then you're going to start being like, oh, I can, you know, use tap strafes for reloads and stuff like that. And you'll just be able to do it without thinking about it. And that's the goal, right? Because we don't want to take up more of your processing power, because you only have so much you can use.
Yeah. What got me finally doing better was putting both
Sorry, guys.
forward and backward side mouse button as toggle crouch, and making my left alt punch, because I used to have my mouse buttons as punch, so I always could. But then when I had punch on left, or punch still on mouse button, I would punch sometimes and slide sometimes.
What kind
Oh, I
And
see
I
what
would
you're saying.
I
Yeah.
would revert back to sliding with left.
What kind of
bar
mouse are you
if I
using, if you
left
don't
it
mind me
that way.
asking?
Mouse? I have a MX. MX. Oh my goodness. I have
Razer
a
Viper Mini.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a Viper Mini? Okay, that's not bad then. I mean, it might just be the mouse is too small for you, honestly. Even if you're playing like fingertip grip, you just may need to change your grip a little bit. If you're hitting both buttons, like it's probably just the mouse is a bit too small for your hand. Just depends on what kind of grip you use.
Only in a panic.
Oh, fair enough.
But a lot
So-
of that is likely to unfamiliarity with the keybinds too.
Yeah, probably both. The next thing I want you to start doing now, Raru, is I want you to try to 180.
Oh my god.
And it's the same idea, it's just faster. So you turn faster, but you still scroll through the whole thing. So literally just like
Oof.
you're just trying to do 180. Don't try to like do multiple, just one.
So that is the nope, I'm out of here move.
Pretty much.
Crap, there's someone.
So
in this
you
store.
know that one clip where you and Steez miss every single shot? That's where you do the 180 tap strafe and you just keep going.
For
You're like,
real.
forever, yeah. You run away from lifelines, remember that. Lifeline's scary.
Yeah.
If she knocks shells first, lifeline's scary.
Doing this is so intuitive now.
Dude, one.
It
The
is
180s are
interesting.
weird for me, dude. I don't actually really ever do that.
That's part of it's because your sensitivity is a little lower, which is fine. You just have to get used to moving your mouse faster. Think of it as you're doing a really, really fast smooth track.
Wait, am I doing it? No, dude. What? I don't
It's
understand
easier to
180.
practice it, like, once you get the jump pad one, it's a little easier to practice on jump pad, because you always know if you did it right or not.
Oh.
Don't do it for you, Raru. Don't do that.
What's the jump pad one?
Wait, do you not know how to tap strafe off jump pads?
I do, but like you can bring it all the way back.
Yeah, you can 180 with it.
Okay, wait, can you wait?
Okay, so with tap strafing, remember, when you're scroll wheeling through the entirety of the tap strafe. Like, your scroll wheel needs to last the whole thing. So if you're flicking all the way around, like, to 180, you need to be scroll wheeling for the entire time you're 180ing.
Okay. Oh.
Like, here, I'm gonna stream my screen real quick, okay? Maybe this will give you an idea. I wish I could put the thing on there. Let me know when you're watching. You watching, Steez?
It's such a weird aspect ratio.
Alright. So all you're doing... Very quick, right? These are not slow tap strafes. Same thing for just 180ing, right? Like,
What keybind are you holding when you do it?
whatever direction I'm going. So, like, if I'm gonna turn to the right to 180, I'm gonna hold D. If I'm gonna turn to the left to 180, I'm gonna hold A.
It doesn't really matter when it's a 180. You just
It does
figure
matter.
it
No,
out
it
that
does
way.
matter. It matters a lot. Because...
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. 180ing, you can't just turn around and, like, tap strafe it. It doesn't work like that. You have to basically... All you're doing is you're taking that 90 and you're extending it. And adding another 90 degrees to it. You're not actually, like, just turning around instantly, right? Like, it's not I'm, flipping, basically, my screen. Like, you have to look that way. And you have to
Like,
hold
I
that
can-
directional key.
I can do the 180 like wall bounce thing, but like I can't do it on jump pad. Why is that?
Because the
Like,
jump
I
pad
can go,
timing's
like-
different. So, like, on the jump pad, because think of the jump pad as your slide jump, right? When you go off it the first time, and then you go to hit your jump, it's literally the same timing as that. Like, you got to be able to 180 on the ground before you do it here, though. Like, it's easier to see when you do a full 180 on the jump pad, but it's harder to do initially.
Am I not 180ing on the ground right now?
See if you 180. That's a very slow 180. That's also a very slow 180.
Oh, what aspect of it is slow? The flick?
Yeah, I think so. You're losing a lot of speed. It's better, yeah. That was... Yep, that one's good. That one was good.
Oh, I get it. Oh,
That didn't
I
do
get it.
much.
I get it.
Now go try it off the jump pad. It's the same speed.
Let me... Okay. Yep.
You're getting
Oh,
closer, or it sometimes it can help if you just go a little bit more every time, right? So maybe you start with 90, right? And then you're like, okay, I can 90, so now I'm gonna add 15 degrees to that, right? And I'm gonna go 115 or something, right? And then you do that, and then you just keep adding. You go faster and faster and faster until you can get it.
I feel like I'm losing this. Am I even doing them? Because I feel like I'm not.
Yeah, you're doing them.
It doesn't feel like it.
Well, that's because you've gotten used to the speed now.
Oh.
One of the good ways that I've found personally to like know if I'm doing it is to like add a wall bounce into it and from like a straight angle or like an off angle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't throw that in there yet, honestly. Like, if you really just want to know if you're doing it, I mean, it's all about movement. Like, holy cow, I can't talk. Sorry. Like keeping your movement speed. Like, if you notice you're still moving while you're in the air, like, and you're still moving at the same speed, then you've done it right? And it's easy to see if you're just doing it on something like this, where, like, there's literal lines on the ground that you can follow.
Yay!
So if, like, you want to practice 180, and you can practice on this one, too, and be like, oh, yeah, I'm doing that, you know? And be like, oh, yep, I did my 180 right. I followed the line. Or if you want to practice your 90s. I followed the line.
The 180s feel crazy. I feel like
Oh, that was terrible.
did not know how to do this at all before.
You probably didn't.
Oh, definitely not.
That was not at one.
I know.
Remember, when you forget how to do it, go back to what you do know how to do. So you know how to 90, so go back to doing 90s, and then start to try to go for your next one, right? And then if you start failing really bad for a couple tries in a row, like maybe 5 times in a row, then be like, okay, go back to 90s, do your 90s, make sure you get it, and then when you got it again, go back and try it again. Well, how do you feel about your 90s right now? You feel pretty confident with those?
So what actually helped me a lot, and if I was teaching it to someone, I think I would literally tell them to send it down a ramp like this.
Oh, because you have more
I just
speed,
went
yeah.
Down this, more speed down this hill, and then go right or go left. No, other way. Right or left.
I'll go both ways. How about that? I mean, you could do it as Horizon and do full 360s, or as Octane, you can do full 360s with them. But it is incredible. Yeah, I did it. There we go. Very hard. Oh, I didn't do it that time.
Yeah, I think it was just more visually obvious that you're maintaining that speed when you're like have a ton of it going downhill.
Yeah. Like, and you have to also think, like, when you top strafe, depending on how many inputs you put in, it also like, the sharper your top strafe, the less momentum you have. The less sharp your top strafe is, the more momentum you have. And that also depends on how many inputs you put in, because the more inputs you put in for, like, your top strafe, which using your scroll wheel or your jump or something like that, the less momentum you'll have. But the less inputs you put in, the more momentum you'll have. So it just kind of depends on what situation you're in. Where we're like, me and Steez we're over here fucking around with the jump pad thing. In order to be able to get this top strafe correctly and have enough speed to be able to wall jump at the end, you have to put in little inputs. So your inputs have to be very close. You're close. You're so close. Yeah.
That was close.
You already done one. You just didn't recognize that you had done it.
I'm getting like 160 degrees.
That one was bad. Wasn't even one, I don't think.
I don't think it was one at all.
There you go. That's one. Oh, it's no, that is. I don't even know what you did there, but it didn't work.
I'm pretty sure I just jumped and turned around.
He did a 360, bro. You were close there. It's just the height. Like, the problem with doing it on a sloped surface is you're, like, not going to be able to turn around as well, basically. Like, if you do it off this sloped surface, it might be better. Like, if you just do it, like, right here and then go all the way around. But, like, you're going to lose some momentum and speed when you go down. Like, because you're going to go down, you're going to gain momentum, but as soon as you go back up, it's going to slow you down
You
again.
lose it all.
Yeah, and it might just be confusing to you again.
So
like what you had earlier.
what I just learned is you have way more time to do the tap strafes when you do the super jump than I initially thought, and I can like.
I told you that. I literally just told you that earlier.
Like it's so much more time. Like you can do that shit.
You
so
can really,
late.
you can really delay stuff. Like, have you done the
like,
S tap strafe yet?
Hmm?
Where you can like go both ways.
Oh, I don't understand.
Hold on. I know it's been a while. I'm gonna have to fucking warm up to this. Like, you see, I like tap straight back. Like I go out and then I tap straight back.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
So it's basically just two 90s, but you're 90ing to the right and then 90ing to the left. So you're going.
How do I do that?
Very fast. That's literally it. You have to switch your A and D really quick, and then you also have to like scroll really quick and flick really fast. It's a pain in the ass. It's not really like not really worth doing, honestly. It's only really prevalent like if you're going off like a grab cannon, or if like your horizon you got a huge boost of speed. Like it's only helpful in those situations. It's such a niche thing that it doesn't really matter that much.
I feel like one thing to help with this, learning 180s, is literally just doing them off the ledge.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Because you'll get back on if you're...
Yeah, it's a way of verifying that you've done the thing, which is the first problem, or a lot of the people's problem in the first place, just verifying that they've done whatever they were trying to do.
I had a tap strafe. The timing for tap strafing going through a door is really messing me up.
Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, it's only 3 total. You got to time your slide jump right when you go. There you go, you got it.
Brought me back, didn't you? Hope you don't think I owe you.
Think you like almost a little bit of the opposite to a racing line. Like you're just hugging the apex the entire time.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That was just a jump. That was just a jump. How do I tap strafe again? There we go.
Dude, I'm hyped to play with Raru that has a movement and.
Oh, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, aim is a whole nother story. That may never happen. We'll see.
I feel like you already have aim.
I don't.
It's really not that bad.
Wait, did I just close the door after I tapped?
Yeah, you can do that.
Door?
You should do
What?
that. If you get better with that,
amazing.
like you can even do it when you're like when the door is closed.
Can you open the door
Yeah.
in your slide? Ooh, that's nasty. I'm a big fan. I mean, I'm gonna not be able to do this, but like, that is sick.
You'll be able to do it. Again, just all it takes is practice. Like, do what I told you to do. Just practice while you're in game. Go through everything you can for tap strafes. Everything you can do. Like, within a week, you'll be comfortable pretty much tap strafing almost everywhere. And if you keep practicing the firing range, you'll be even more comfortable with your 180s, and it'll just kind of come naturally as you go from there. That's all we're doing, right? Is we're just trying to make our movement feel natural to us.
Like, do without thought.
Yeah, do without thought. It's just instinctive.
Do it without bots.
Thought.
What?
Thought.
Thinking, smooth
Using-
brain, smooth brain.
Yeah, doing it without your smooth brain.
Without box.
I just realized that I can't tap strafe to the left anymore.
Time to go back to the practice grounds. You have to be careful with trying. You're just gonna have a natural bias to which side you want to go to, right? Like, and which side you're gonna be better at. So you have to be really careful with that. Be like, mine is right. I always go right. If somebody like if you guys were thinking about it when I was tap strafing on you guys, you'll notice I always go right every single time. So if you're 1v1ing me, like, and I'm gonna do a super glide thing, chances are I'm gonna go to the right. Like, you're just gonna have a bias that you're gonna do, and one of them you're gonna be better at. So try to practice both as much as you can.
I don't know if I really have a bias.
As you get more comfortable with it, you might. I don't know. It's better if you don't. Like, honestly, bravo to you if you don't. Alright, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a great rest of your night.